It's your girl Nikki. I am a gardener in Bakersfield, California, Zone 9B, and welcome to my garden where everything is glowing and growing, including me. All right, y'all. So today is a work day. It is Tuesday, and if you watch my last video, you will see that I transplanted or relocated 3 of my yellow squash seedlings because I felt like they were going to be too cramped in one grow bag. And y'all, I wish I could have did a video to show y'all how they looked. They were on their last leg. So I have something in my garden or my patio. I call it the ICU unit. So today we are gonna move the yellow squash out of the IC unit over here back into the regular population, so that way it can get some sun. This week we have been gardening through record-breaking heat. Okay, it has been over 100 degrees all week, and my plants haven't really been getting a lot of sun because it's just too hot for them. So we're gonna give our squash an hour of sun before we close them up, and then after work we're gonna come back, and today we're gonna do fertilization. We are going to put in some chicken manure, I think, and some Osmo coat. So go ahead and stay tuned, but let's go ahead and move our squash real quick. Okay, so here is our ICU unit. As y'all can see, we have some marigolds over here, but we're not gonna give up on them. We're gonna keep them in the shade. This one, y'all, I think is gone. If y'all have any recommendations on what I can do for these, drop it down in the comments. But we're just gonna keep watering them and act like they are alive. This one is still doing pretty good from what I can see. And what I see on other people's videos, marigolds grow really tall and whatnot. So what I've been doing is just kind of like brushing off all the crispy leaves and everything and keeping on the live spots. Move this one over here. This one is just about a goner, I think. And if they do go on to the plant heaven, we are going to replace these with some sunflowers. Okay, we're gonna re-amend the soil and do that. All right, so here are our 3 little seedlings. Another beginning gardening tip from my experience. I know they say like plant 2 to 3 seeds, but I have not had any issue with any seeds that haven't germinated. What the heck is that? Child, that's a part of being a gardener. All kind of bugs is gonna come at you. We in battle with the bugs. So what was I saying, child? Seeds like zucchini, I haven't had any problems with them not germinating. So for the future, I'm just gonna plant 1 seed per pot and see what that does. And then if that doesn't work, go ahead and plant another seed, because zucchini grows really fast. You're gonna see something at least within 10 days. Okay, so let me shut up and let's get to it. I don't know where my other tripod is, so y'all not gonna watch me. Y'all not gonna be able to watch me move them. I'm just gonna go ahead and move them, and then I'll come back and show y'all how that sound. All right, y'all, there they go. There's 1 squash. As you can see, it's turning yellow because I had it in the shade for a couple of days, and we're gonna allow it to get some sun, and it's gonna need some good water. And you see how Zoe back there? I think for Zoe, what I'm gonna do is just, that big plant looks good. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT if I can keep all 3 in 1 pot and what it's gonna do, or do I need to just cut 2 of them and maybe keep that big one. Okay, so let me know what I should do down in the comments. But everything is looking great. It's gonna be a couple of more weeks until we fill up these pots, because that's gonna take some soil, and my honey bun is gonna buy some soil and hopefully 2 more beds. Okay, all right, y'all, so that's it. I'm gonna come back in an hour and cover us up, but we about to go back to work. Let me zoom y'all out. All right, We've been having a lot of wind too, so I'm gonna have to go try to get a rake and try to kind of rake my mulch around so it's not looking too bad. All right, y'all, I'm not gonna go outside because it is hot as hell, okay? We went ahead and covered our garden. I feel like I waited a little bit too late because our squash has already tilt over. You know, squash are very resilient, so they will thrive and survive, you know. They love heat, but this heat is just too much. And as y'all can see, I'm sweating just a tad bit from being out there doing that. And later on when it gets cool, we'll go clean up. But for now, I'm about to have my lunch. Toodles. See y'all in a few hours. Girl is back in the garden and is still very hot out here. Still about 100 degrees. So as y'all can see, we got the garden that's still covered. I was already out here earlier today and I can see that our yellow squash has shriveled up, y'all. I think I said that earlier, but if not, I'm repeating myself again. So yeah, let's see what we can do and what we can fix up, child. Hold on, let me put y'all on the tripod. Actually, I'm gonna zoom y'all out. I think tomorrow is supposed to be a lot cooler, not too much, in the 90s versus the hundreds. I could deal with that. Tomorrow it's going to be 98. And then Thursday 94. Friday I'm off of work. It's gonna be 88. Perfect. And we will definitely be able to get things done and possibly give y'all a garden update, all right? So let's get to it. Y'all, let's take a look at everything and see how everything is doing. I feel a little wind coming. This is nothing. I got some red beans and black-eyed peas. I think if I don't see anything by the end of the week, Friday, we will plant those, okay? Our tomatoes are doing good, but what I want to do is, as y'all can see, they're flowering. I don't want them to get any disease on them, so we're going to prune the bottom of that tonight before we fertilize. But our tomatoes are doing good. It's a few crispy leaves on there. I might cut those or I might leave them there. Our jalapenos are doing really good. So last night I didn't water because I felt like maybe I was watering too much. So I went a day without watering, but they really will need water today. Our okra is growing so good. Don't mind that zip tie, y'all. I was trying to, you know, do some things and hold some things together. What else is going on here? Beans are looking good. We're going to, I don't know why they keep getting, I don't know if they have disease on them or what, but they keep getting yellow. And y'all see these are getting yellow too. I don't know if it's because I fertilized them too much or what, and I need to just leave them alone. I think I'm just gonna put a little chicken manure on them. I'm not gonna put no Osmo coat on these. Our zucchini, y'all, is growing so good. I can't remember if I had put chicken manure in this or not. I can't remember. I don't think so. So we're gonna mix some chicken manure in this soil and put some Osmo coat in there, and also for our bell pepper because it needs help. And y'all, this is our squash. Look at that one. A little baby squash. This is one of our transplants. It just needs water because remember I skipped watering. This one, poor baby, but it's gonna sprout back up. I have confidence. There's a little baby leaf. This is our carrot. Our carrots. I know ain't nothing eating my carrots. Look at that. That was a piece of carrot, and now it's not there anymore. I know you lying. I know you lying. Or maybe the sun burnt it. But we got a little bit over here. I know you lying. When we fertilize these, it's going to look better. There goes our baby zucchini. That one's doing good in that pot. And our basil, look at our basil, is looking good. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. Disregard my mess. Actually, we can fix this up right now. This is what I'm going to be using, the Osmo coat. And the chicken manure is down there on the ground. Right, y'all, I know this is ghetto, but I'm about to use this pot right here. This is the pot that I like to gather my soil in. This is my gardening pot right here. And we about to fill this up with some manure. And we're just gonna use one pot to fertilize everything. That's actually, I think, enough. I don't want to put a lot. There we go. I did not know that gardening required you to have a great back. That's something I don't have. I should have did raised beds, but it's all good. Y'all is cricket. Okay, so now we're gonna do our Osmo coat. Okay, so this we're supposed to be using 1 cap full per 4 gallon bag. I think that's what it says. 1 cap full per 2 gallon pot, and then you're supposed to mix 1 to 3 inches of soil. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and then I have my, what did I do with my little tool that I had? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna use this little rake, y'all, to kind of rake it in the soil. Okay, so let's go. Hey y'all, good morning. It is another day in the garden. Last night my battery died and I ran out of data. So child, we were able to fertilize all the plants. And this morning I got up early and cleaned up the garden, so everything looks great. My gardener came and we did some gardening. Unfortunately, he was not able to fix my sprinkler, so I love how he left me a sign, because what he told me was if he couldn't turn off the sprinklers on this side of my backyard, that I would need to get like some buckets from Home Depot, and when I turn the sprinkler on, just mainly just cover that area and run like a trench, kind of like an irrigation. So kind of create like a makeshift irrigation, so that way the water doesn't just spurt up on my plants. So we might go to Home Depot and do that today, because baby, let me show y'all my garden. It needs some serious water. So this is how my backyard looks, and we need it to be green from this record-breaking heat. Nala, you need to get your butt inside. It's too hot for you to be out here. So we did our Osmo code. I don't like how the Osmo code is kind of just like sitting on top of the soil, even though I did kind of work it in, but it is a slow release. So I figure that after a couple of watering sessions, it'll slowly seep down into the soil. And today we'll probably work on trying to work it in more, or if not today, maybe later on in the week if I'm not seeing any improvement. But y'all can't tell me that my tomato is not getting bigger by the second. It is almost taller than the cage, and I might have to invest in a taller cage. So y'all, let me show y'all my move, Nala. Let me show y'all my zucchini. So remember I showed y'all how the zucchini had tipped over. Y'all, our zucchini is resilient, but it is still getting hot. So I decided to move all the plants around, because I know jalapeno likes full heat, and it was kind of getting shade where it was. So I kind of put the zucchini, all of them, in the back. So all of this is zucchini. I'm probably gonna move my peas over, exchange my peas, put them there and over there. So I'm kind of like playing musical pots. Not musical chairs, but we're playing like musical pots with our seedlings. And I think we need to move this carrots back as well out of the sun until they grow and mature a little bit, and then put them back in the sun. What y'all think? That sounds like a good idea, right? Basil is doing great though. Hey girl. My bell pepper is trying. We're gonna keep praying for that. But okra is doing good. Everything is doing good. Just waiting for a couple of more weeks where I can make an extension. And y'all, before I cover them up, because I'm gonna have to put y'all down, I was walking around here today. Oh yeah, let me show y'all my little garden area. I cleaned that up. Everything is cleaned. I was walking around today, and y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Leo is looking good. Friday we are gonna go over to these potatoes, because y'all, I don't think we're gonna get any potatoes over here, and I think we're just gonna plant sunflower seeds in this. So we're gonna dig this up, because I don't see nothing happening over here with this, child. I think all the potatoes rot. I don't think it's nothing gonna happen over there, but we'll follow up. Yeah, ain't nothing happening over here, child. Not a thing, but some trash. But look at y'all. So y'all know this is where my original planting area was, right? Where I was planting stuff at. Doesn't this look like, because I did have some lettuce. This doesn't look like a weed. This looks like some lettuce, doesn't it? Y'all, look at that. Don't that look like some lettuce? Tell me if I'm wrong. I promise y'all, that look like some lettuce. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. All right, y'all, it is evening time now, and it is very windy out here, but it feels good. It's a little warm. So let me just show y'all how our garden is looking. Okay, so remember last night we did our fertilization, and let me just show you our squash. I don't know, did I put these mosquitoes and bugs better not be playing with me tonight. I think I showed y'all how our squash was looking like. It was out of here, right? But let me show y'all how it's looking now, child. So there's my babies. Not sure if I showed y'all that I moved them to the back of the garden, so that way they can get early morning shade and then like afternoon sun, because right here, this part of the garden stays shady until about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So that way they don't be leaning over, okay? So they did pretty good by me putting them back here. They didn't shrivel up. They stayed erect, I should say, and are doing good. This is because it hasn't got any sun because I had it in ICU. But that leaf with our fertilization and everything should start turning green and more leaves should be popping up. I do see like a little leaf popping up here, so we're gonna keep you posted on this one. This one also has another leaf poking up, and we're gonna watch our zucchini. Our friend ChatGPT said it's okay to have 2 zucchini plants, but if they start tripping, we're gonna cut one. We cut the other one last night, and I'm thinking about putting bamboo stakes on Javier and on our bell pepper just to kind of give it some stabilization, because I think it doesn't want to grow because it doesn't feel stabilized or whatnot. And hopefully this doesn't struggle because we have 2 of them in the pot. I got greedy and I should have planted them in separate pots, and I don't want to move them, so I may have to get rid of this one that doesn't have any fruit, but we'll see. Once the fertilization gets up in there, it might do good, but it looked like it's struggling right now. We're gonna go buy some more bell peppers. Our okra is doing good, and I still don't know why I planted all this okra, but we gonna make it work. Our beans are trying. Our little baby yeah, the mosquitoes got me, girl. Or y'all, excuse me. Our baby squash, it doesn't look like it's gonna make it, but that's all right. Like I said, we have our beans that we're gonna put up in there. I didn't spray myself with my bug deterrent, so they like, okay, we got you. We haven't been able to get you all week. And of course our tomato plant is doing great, okay? Love it, love it, love it. So let's see what Leon the lemon is doing over here and see what that lettuce. Oh, first off, before we get to Leon, I'm gonna just have to get rid of the marigolds. What y'all say? Should I put some fertilizer in them and see what they gonna do, or should I just give them up and go ahead and plant something else? Let me know down in the comments what y'all think I should do. Leon the lemon is doing good. Y'all excuse my neighbor's dog. He's got some issues going on. Look at our lemon. It's getting ripe. Isn't it cute, y'all? I love it. Right, y'all, we are going to go ahead and end this video here. Hope you enjoyed it and stayed to the end. And please consider subscribing if you want to continue to follow me on this new gardening journey to see how much we get accomplished. And we can go ahead and glow and grow together where in the garden. All right, y'all, love you. And I'll see you next time in the next video. I hope to see you.